Hey everybody, so I'm starting my next 7 album review series, and we're gonna start it off with the debut album from Alice in Chains, Facelift. And let's get straight into this. So this was obviously Alice in Chains' debut 1990 debut release. Released in 1990, it was their debut album. I guess that didn't make any sense. And I'm pretty sure one of the songs on here was featured in the movie Singles, which is my favorite movie ever, because it's grunge, obviously. So let's get straight into this. So this is quite a heavy album. They were still considered a grunge band at the time. Alice in Chains. They were one of the big four of grunge, and they're definitely one of my favorite bands. Old grunge bands at least. But I don't think they were very grunge. I think they were, well, not quite grunge, but not quite metal. They were like heavy grunge, heavier sort of grunge. And that's what a lot of these songs are like. They're like grunge, but they've got like metal riffs in them. And they're very heavy. Like the song Man in the Box, there's like a heavy metal guitar riff in it. It's still considered a grunge song. One of the most famous too. I think it was their most famous song. I think. But, I don't think it's their best. I think more of their best stuff came out on Dirt, their second album. But that's for another review. And so this was a pretty great album, but it's not Dirt. Okay, I think Dirt and Jar of Flies was their best album. And yes, I know Jar of Flies was an EP, but who cares? It was better than this actually. But this is still pretty good. If you are getting into Alice in Chains, I'd probably recommend Dirt first, and then get into this. I guess. But yeah. If you're new to Alice in Chains, listen to their album Dirt. Get that first. I mean, if you're buying it or whatever, you know, get that album first, and then get this. Maybe get Jar of Flies and their self-titled album Alice in Chains. And I don't remember anything after that actually, so I can really tell you much. Yeah, debut release. I've said that before, but it's a great album. But there's also a lot of like melodies in this album. Like there's lighter sections, kind of like on Siamese Dream by Smashing Pumpkins. How they're mostly heavy rock songs. Well, this is kind of like sort of heavy grunge songs with like sections of some small sections of melodies, like light guitar melodies, and maybe at the start of songs or the end. I find that kind of strange, but it's not a bad album. It's a pretty great one, pretty great debut. I'm gonna give it a 7.2 out of 10. That's not the greatest rating, but it's not that bad of an album, but it's not that like great of an album. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. That's what I'm saying. I think Dirt was their best, and Jar of Flies, EP, whatever. But yeah, once you get into Alice in Chains, then get this album. So this is Facelift, Alice in Chains, the 1990 debut release. Yeah, I'd recommend it if you're into Alice in Chains already. If you already are, then you probably get this. But if you're new, again, if you're new to Alice in Chains, get Dirt, and then get this, maybe Jar of Flies. But I'll see you in the next episode.